What's going on, everybody? You seen the title, seen the live notification. Get in here. It's 1 of 1. It's a learning day today / a day in the life. You know, it's not really gonna be anything new to me. It's gonna be new to you, cause cause it's really my life. And this is the type of stuff that I got going on this day before 4th of July, July 3rd. Don't ask me why I got V-neck on. I kind of accepted it. I just wear V-necks to sleep. It's my sleep shirts. Yes, I got a sleep shirt. V-necks and sleep shirts. If you wear a V-neck outside in public, that's when you're dangerous. But this is respectable because it's in the house, you know, and nobody really looking at me for. So I'm cooling. You're cooling. I'm gonna start off this video off looking at TJR. Some of y'all might know him, some of y'all might not. It's gonna make no sense to y'all, no sense at all. But it's a day in life for me, so I have to finish completing these notes. Can't see, it's too bright. Look, completing these notes because I'm trying to learn day trading. That's what I'm trying to do right now. Another skill to have up on my hand. Can you focus on me? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. So, focus. Bro, I hate when this shit doesn't focus, bro. It's like, what the? There you go. All right. Yeah. So that's how I'm gonna start off today. I'm not sure why this shit keeps unfocusing. I'm about to get real angry. I'm about to start punching shit. Like, yo, focus. That didn't change anything. All I did was change the screen. Okay. And it's still not focusing. This shit ready piss. Like, come on, guys. You can't even see me. Oh, shit. There we go.
She needs print real quick. Okay? Bro.
What?
Nah, she needs print.
Why?
Just get this. No.
None of my business. They better put him back in the room because I'm not putting the nigga back in the room. Why is it so bright? Hold on. I'm not doing the video. Can I just do the red? Yo, this shit right pissed me the fuck off. You can't even fucking see me. Oh my gosh. Niggas probably think this shit funny. This shit not fucking funny. You can't see me. God. This camera was perfectly fine just a minute ago. It's because of the light. Maybe it was because of the light. Maybe it was because the light. I hope it wasn't like that for the YouTube video though. Hopefully not. So yeah, like I was saying, I was gonna get into this YouTube video. TJR. You might know me, might not, but I have a lot of studying. If you not see, this is a 5-hour video. I don't plan on doing this whole video with y'all, but you know, just a little bit.
Not fucking with all of that.
He's a wild bull too.
We need black then blue. That's the low. Okay, let's show a good example of the opposite. And we actually have it right here. Where is the high? Right here.
Well,
is it this because it's the highest point?
No.
No.
It's the blue.
Why? Because move down, then a move down.
So it'd be the blue.
It's not a fucking high. Move up, then a move down. This is a high.
Yeah.
We good? Good. Now that we understand highs and lows, guys, you guys are doing good. You guys are doing good. You guys just have like another 5 more hours and then 2 years of struggling until you turn. I'm kidding. But low key though, you guys do have some more work to put in because it's not as simple as just highs and lows. Because again, let me ask you, where do you think this chart is going?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question.
I can tell you right now where this chart is going, but I can promise you right now with the information that I've given you so far, you ain't got shit. So we keep plowing through, and I'm gonna keep plowing through for you guys.
Okay.
Next thing that we need to understand is trends.
Trends.
How does the market even move? Okay, so let's put a pin in identifying highs and lows in the market. Also, pause. Before we get into this, go on your own on TradingView, mark out 5 highs and 5 lows just to because again, there's one thing of you just watching this video, and then there's another thing of you guys taking action. I need you guys consistently taking action with this video in order for you guys to fully digest this. Because if you guys just sit and watch and you're like eating your popcorn, man, the TJR guy's kind of fucking funny. I think I'm gonna learn how to.
Yeah.
No, bro.
Funny.
No, it's not gonna work. Okay, so what I need you guys to do, go ahead.
In the fucking head. So, what do you say?
Unlock the.
We're gonna do 5 highs and 5 lows. Okay. That's when we open up Trade Locker. I don't know how Trade Locker is gonna work. I don't know how well it's gonna work. I don't know. Yo, what's going on? I ain't seen you in a minute. How you been? Nah, risk off. What's going on? You're probably just joining. You probably don't know. You don't know. All right. You don't know what's happening, and that's cool. You don't need to know what's happening. It's just 5 highs and 5 lows. Well, this went up and then down. Been busy because of my study. That's reasonable. You gotta get the education. Education number 1, always. Our highs move up and then down. So that's a high right there. Highest point, marker right there. And my class right now, it's crazy in class right now. It's 9:52 for me. It's crazy. Just horizontal array. Yeah. Oh ho ho. See, I'm learning stuff new every day. So basically, that's one high, because a high is a move up then move down. This isn't a high. A low would be a move down then a move up. So let's look at a low. A low. A move down then a move up. That'd be a low. Move down then move up. That'd be a low. You don't mark it from a high position. You feel me? 'Cause that's a high. And then move down then up. That's a low. Well, move down, move up, because it's out of 2. So yeah, right there. Okay. And then a move up then move down. That's a high. Double entendre. Get it? Yeah. It's trading. Yeah, it's trading. That's what I'm trying to get into right now. That game more confusing than gun games. Yeah. It's pretty confusing. I've been trying to get my head around it. How you been? I've been great. Been great. Life cool. Taking it one day at a time. Really been working. Took a little break from the streaming. And July we streaming. Had to take a little break because to gear up for July. I ain't sleep right now. He's watching streams. That's what's up. Move up and down. That's a high. Highest point. Ain't really high. Ain't really too high. Didn't stream last night? Yeah, I did not. Did I stream last night? Nah. I streamed I want to say the night before. Yeah, the night before I streamed. The heck? Bro, grab the leash and put him in here.
You said what?
Grab the leash and put him in here. Alright. We about to, where is it at right here? I usually watch streams around 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. in my time. And I do it alternately so I wouldn't be cooked too much. Around 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. your time. So wouldn't it be like 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. for my time? Yesterday I slept like 9 p.m. and last night I didn't sleep. Gotta get your sleep.
World's largest, most liquid financial market with Forex.com.
Mark out 5 highs and 5 lows.
I
Done?
did that.
Awesome.
I did that.
Now we can get into how does the market move? The market moves in 3 different ways. It goes up, it goes down, and then it goes sideways. So we need to be able to identify when the market is going up, when the market is going down, and
Try to
be able to identify when the market's going sideways. So this is going to be introducing trends, okay, and market structure. So to keep things simple, when the market goes up, does it just go up like this forever?
I doubt it.
No.
Okay.
Even Bitcoin doesn't even do that. Okay. When the market goes down, does it just go down like this and down forever? No.
Okay.
Even meme coins don't do that. Okay. And then also consolidation or sideways movement. So when price moves up, how does it move up? Get very
Would it be
familiar
like-
with this terminology. It moves up in higher highs and higher lows. So remember, we're taking the pin out of the highs and lows now, and we're plopping it back in here. Highs and lows. Okay. So how do we identify it?
Higher
Okay.
highs and lower lows.
When the market's moving up, it moves in what? Higher highs and higher lows. So if we have a high right here and then a low right here, and we're in an uptrend and market's moving up, what is market going to do? It's going to do what? Make a higher high than the previous high that it made, and it's going to make a higher low than the previous low that it made. And then it's going to make a higher high than the previous high that it made, and then it's going to make a higher low than the previous low that it made.
Okay.
And then it's just going to keep going like this. Cool? So before we show
Higher
downtrends,
highs
let's
and lower lows. Okay. Uptrend. I gotta write notes, guys. You feel me? Uptrend. Higher. Highs. Higher lows. Okay.
show examples of this. We've had pretty brutal price action the past couple weeks and months, so I want to find a good example of this. This is kind of like the start of a good example here.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
Where's our low?
Right there.
Where's our high?
Right there.
here. Okay, high, low. Price pushes past this high, then does what? We have a higher high, and then we have a higher low. And then what happens? We have a higher high, move up, then a move down. Then we have a higher low, move down, then a move up. Then we have a higher high, move up, then a move down. Then we have a higher low, move down, then a move up. All the way
It's moving too
until the
fast.
structure gets broken on this move down.
Yeah, stop.
So, uptrends, how do they move? In higher highs and higher lows. Flow state, baby. Boom.
Learning this one skill gave me the flexibility to operate from
he's
anywhere
making
with
bread
an
off
internet
this
connection.
video.
Let me explain. In trading, we use something
amount
called
of
R
ads
to
I got
measure
hit
risk.
with.
1 R is whatever amount you choose to risk on a trade. If a trade moves 3R, that means it returned 3 times that amount.
So when we're making higher highs and higher lows, what are we expecting the market to do? To
Go
continue
high.
the trend. The
Yeah.
trend is your friend. Get very familiar with that as well. The trend is your friend in this market. Because if the market is trending up, what are you probably going to want to do? Press buy. If the market's trending down, what are you going to probably want to
Sell.
do? Press sell. But before you guys log into your brokerage and put $1,000 billion on what I just taught you, we need to learn way more. Because it's a lot more than just higher highs and higher lows and blah, 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 and we're going to be billionaires. Okay? It's a lot more than that. Now, downtrend, what is it? It's the exact opposite.
Okay.
So when the market is going down, what is it doing? It's making lower highs and lower lows.
So lower highs, lower lows. Okay. Okay. I get
follows that same flow state movement
that. I get that.
and follows that same trend where we have a high, a low, lower high, lower 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 low, and boom.
Killing me.
That's how a downtrend is formed. Plain and simple. Let's go ahead and let's identify it on the
show
market.
me, baby.
Because on the S&P 500, it's kind of like an up-only type of index, so it's kind of hard to find downtrends. There's like mini downtrends here. This is fine. Ready? This mini downtrend within the uptrend is
Right
fine.
there.
We have a high right here, right?
You got low.
We have a low. We have a high right here. We have a low. We have a high right here, and then we have a low. High, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, before the trend reverses. And I'm going to teach you guys how to, one, be able to identify these reversals, two, be able to trade these reversals, and three, be ahead of the game so that you guys don't get caught up and lose trades on these reversals when you're trying to trade within the trend. Got it? Got it. But for the time being, I want you guys to pause this video, go to TradingView, boom, go ahead and mark out, just go and identify, and it doesn't matter what time frame, okay? You can be on the weekly, the daily, whatever. That's something else that you guys need to know and understand. Every single thing that I'm teaching you guys on here is applicable to every single time frame. Okay. So that's the cool thing about the market. This is on the weekly time frame, right? Each one of these candles is a week's worth of price action. Not only are there highs, lows, lower highs, and lower lows on the weekly time frame, but when we go down to the 5-minute time frame, is this structure the same for identifying downtrends and uptrends? Yes, it's the exact same. Let's find an example here. This is a good example.
Yeah,
Look.
right there. It's pretty low.
High,
High.
low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower low, until what? The trend reverses. So that's the cool thing about these trends, and that's the cool thing about all of these tools.
Okay, so basically, what I got at that is, let me see. Let me mark out something in here. So if I zoom out, so right here, that's going up. Where's it at? It looks like it's about to go down, but hold on, let me see. Look right here. Look right there. Look right here. A lower high and a lower low. So then a lower high right there, a lower low, because this is going down, a lower high and lower low, or lower high, lower low, same shit, different token, you know what I mean? You feel me? But this is the Nas though, this is the NASDAQ 100 though, so I don't know if that's really, if that really contemplates into the same thing, but he said that I don't even know what time frame I'm in, but hey, it's cool. It's cool though, guys. Little jungle monks. Oh, it's racist. Let's go back.
And strategies that I'm going to show you guys in this video, they are applicable to every single time frame. These trends happen on every single time frame. The way that the market moves, it moves the same on every single time frame. So once you know how to trade, that's why I'm telling you trading is literally the highest leverage skill in the world, bro. Because once you learn how to day trade, you are able to predict price and market movements on every scale. On the weekly level, on the monthly level. You'll know where price is going to go within the next 5 minutes. Like, it's so powerful, the skill of day trading. And that's why I'm so passionate about this shit. because I know what it did for my life and I know what it can do for
good.
yours. And that's why I'm making this video for you guys.
Thank you, man.
So, continuing, we know what to look for when the market's moving up. We now know what to look for when the market's moving down. What happens when the market's moving sideways?
Sideways.
That's called consolidation.
consolidation.
And typically, the market will just be looking like this. Okay, it won't have any sort of trend.
Consolidation. 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 I don't even know how to spell it. Consolidation.
Won't have any sort of direction. There's no higher highs, there's no higher lows. It's just it's making like random highs, lows, whatever, and it's just moving sideways. So, perfect example of that is literally what we're in right now on the daily time frame. So if we just look at this, most of the time I show and demonstrate
Yo, what's going on, boy?
consolidation just by a big rectangle. Why? Because this isn't a trending market. This market is moving sideways.
Okay.
So we can see we have a high, then a low, then a lower high, then a higher low, then a lower high, but then a lower low, but then a lower high, and then a higher low, and then a higher high, and then a higher low, but oh wait, now that's a lower low.
So in the middle, basically sideways.
Welcome
sideways.
to Trade Zero America.
Sideways, sideways. What's going on? What's going on, Joe? What's going on, boy? What you doing?
Designed for active traders who want more. Trade U.S. stocks and ETFs with power, precision, and flexibility. Buy, sell, short from 4 a.m. to 8 p.m.
That's a real.
And then a higher low.
That's a real random thing to ask. Like just like straight random. It's random. But why not? But why not? Sideways, sideways. Sideways. Sideways movement. Uptrend is like then a downtrend is like it's perfect. It's perfect. Yo, what's going on? What's going on? I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know how to pronounce your name. But we gonna call you 3. What's going on, 3? It's what it's the geek test. You know. Yeah, it's day trading. That's basically what I'm trying to learn right now. You know. Trying to I'm tired of living off bread and food stamps. So oh man. Look at this. And like Greek, bro, no shot. Yeah, get that money, man, bro. Got to, bro. It's a little bit trying to get a skill, you feel me? But yeah. Now I'm thinking about it, Joe. I don't like touching random links, you know? I don't touch random links that random people send me. No offense. Cause that's how you know. You get my IP, you get my address. You know. It's probably good. Matter of fact, somebody out there, somebody in the comment section, try it out. Somebody in the somebody in the comment section, find out and let me know if you make sure your shit straight. You feel me?
Oh, and then a higher high, and then a lower low. See, it doesn't. This is not a trending market. This is a sideways market. But
Sideways.
Luckily, there are ways to trade this, and I'm going to teach you guys how to trade it. Again, now that you guys know how to identify consolidation, go ahead and do that. And again, just like moving up and moving down.
Guys, he told us to look for consolidation. He said, I tried it, just Flappy Bird, but it gives you like a reaction time score at the end. Oh, I mean, 3, because that's what I'm calling you now, because you 3, you my dog. You wouldn't know if it took your information or not. That was a pretty dumb thing for me to ask you, bro. My fault, OG. Consolidation market. What's a consolidation market? If I'm being honest, cause this is an uptrend. Maybe this right here, this little area right here is a consolidation market, because it's not really going up. It's not really going too up. It's not really going too down. But then it goes up a little bit. Then it kind of like drops off. Oh, 3. You work in IT. Mind you, like what field are you in? You know, I don't know why it's turned into real personal. If you don't want to explain what field you're in, I understand that, but what field are you in? Because I know I'm about to get my A+ certification. I think next year I get my server admin. Okay. Is it? Nah, that'll be kind of dumb. I mean, is it hard? Or is it like, is like, to you is it hard? Or is it like easy? Like it's an easy check. But yeah, I know. What am I getting? My CCNA? I think I'm getting my CCNA next year. Or this following year. Nah, it's not too hard. Oh, it's not too hard. That's all right. Would you recommend that job, you know, to somebody else? And if gotta get involved in it for your free time though. Okay, so you gotta really be interested in the job to be a server admin. Hot, like if you don't do it in your free time, no way you're gonna enjoy it as a job. Okay. What would that consist of? Like in your free time, it's like practice. Yeah, that is true. Same as anything. Is it like practice, like a practice thing, or like how would you practice that? Like, is it like a software, or is it like, you feel me? Could just be watching YouTube videos and stuff. Oh, okay, that's real. That's real. Dang, what's a side? Oh, right here, perfect. Perfect. I found it, guys. This is a perfect side with. How do I draw a box? How do I draw a box? Dang it. I don't know how to draw a box yet, guys. It don't matter. Give me a week. Give me a week on this. I'm gonna get right. I'm gonna get right for sure. Is it the paintbrush? Nah. Oh yeah, it is. Yes. So then, oh, I did it. Hey, I did it. Hey, I did it. Don't know how hard I was trying to use these tools the other day. Alright, so that's consolidation. Right there. It's not moving too up. It's not moving too down. Okay. Sideways. Okay. Oh, not the stream. My fault, guys. Also, don't look at me different because I got a V-neck on. I don't. Don't look at me different because I got a V-neck on. I personally don't like V-necks, but I'm wearing one, so it don't really make sense. So. Let's get back.
Down, this is applicable on every single time frame. So this is like literally the past couple months on this, because each candlestick represents a day in the market.
Yeah.
Right now, because I'm on the daily time frame, bro. Like we have been in this little consolidation range for the past couple months, but we can scale down to lower time frames, and we can find consolidation there as well. So like, look right here. Look at this. The market is just freaking moving sideways.
Yeah.
High, low, blah, 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 blah. It just
And
looks
then right
disgusting
there- and then
until
right there
the
is a
market
downside.
finally breaks out, and then what happens? It starts trending down. Makes a high, then a low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Okay, so we need to be able to identify not only downtrends and uptrends, but also
That's a
consolidation.
crazy uptrend
Cool.
over there.
Once we have that,
To the left.
we are ready to move on to the next subject. So now that we know how to identify trends, now that we know how to identify highs and lows, we're on to our very first concept and our very first confluence that is going to be extremely beneficial for you guys in trading, which is called break of structure. So I'm going to break down every single one. So first of all, I know I'm using big words, but at the end of the day, I like I told you guys before, I'm like actually on the spectrum. So I'm just like a nerd with the trading shit. So I prefer to call things their correct names. But confluence
he was on
is
the
pretty
spectrum
much just like, it's like a reasoning to get into a trade, or like it's a reasoning for why price moves. So most of the time you say like, oh yeah, what were your confluences to enter into a trade? Like, what were the reasons for why you entered into a trade? And you say like, oh, there was a break of structure, and there was an imbalance of price here, and price came in and it filled it, blah, 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 blah. Bankroll. Okay. So we are going to cover break of structure first. This is a confluence, okay, that is very useful for us, and it is kind of one of the first steps of understanding price movements. So
Yo,
starting a business
he's
is exciting.
getting paid.
Figuring
Through
out
these
how to start an
ads,
LLC,
all these ads
not
he's
so
playing.
much. Unless you use Zen Business. They make it easy to start.
break of structure. You often see people abbreviated as just BOS, okay? Boss Mandilo. All right, so what is break of structure? So you guys just learned about trends, right? You guys know what a trend is. Break of structure is essentially when the structure, the trend breaks, okay? So when the current trend gets disrespected, that's all it is. When the current trend gets disrespected. Now, how do we identify it?
When the current trend, hold on. When the current trend gets disrespected. Okay.
I'm going to put this as simple as possible.
Yes,
Break of
please.
structure is one of the easiest confluences to understand. So hopefully you guys get it. And also, guys, get fucking excited. This is like our first like real
I'm
deal,
happy.
real spiel. Like,
I'm happy.
get fucking excited. This is our first
happy.
thing that we can actually like start fucking applying and getting. My eyes are lighting up. I feel like I'm on fucking Molly and cocaine right now, and I'm just like,
Yo, yeah, he's definitely on the spectrum. Oh my gosh.
I'm just so fired up to teach you guys this shit. So please be as fired up as me and take some fucking notes. Break of structure. It's when the current trend gets disrespected. Okay, if we're in an uptrend, higher highs and higher lows.
Okay.
How would we hypothetically break this trend? How would we disrespect this trend? Well, we would just quite simply stop making higher highs and higher lows, right? Yeah. So, in order for us to no longer have higher highs and higher lows, what has to happen? We have to make a lower low,
Make a lower low.
right? And a potential lower high.
Okay. So let me draw this little thing he drew. Oh, so I'm tripping. Guys, this is what they don't show you in the what's it called before they get. So it's really like, cause this it dips if it's going in the uptrend basically. This one. Oh shit, nah. Dips. Then you do a little bunny hoop, and it goes down. So this right here. All right there.
Now, a break of structure to the downside, which is what I just marked out, is when we are in an uptrend and the most recent low. Make sure you take notes of this because this is important. As much as I love messing around, okay, I want you guys to be successful. A break of structure to the downtrend, to the downside, is when we are in an uptrend and
Hold on, you moving too fast.
downtrend, to the downside, is when we are in an uptrend to the messing around, okay? I want you guys to be successful. A break of structure to
Break of structure to a uptrend.
the downtrend, to the downside, is when we are
What?
This is important. As much as I love messing around, okay?
Confusing.
I want you guys to be successful. A break of structure to the downtrend, to the downside, is when we are in an uptrend.
Okay. Break of structure to the upside. Is that what he's? Y'all probably like this nigga fucking deaf, fucking stupid. That's what
The
probably.
downtrend, to the downside, is
To the downside.
when we are in
Is when we're in uptrend.
an uptrend, and the most recent
Recent.
low. Emphasis on most recent. When the most recent low that was created gets closed underneath
Low. Closed underneath.
by a candle.
Break of structure to a downside is when we're in an uptrend and the most recent low gets closed underneath by a candle. Okay.
Okay, and we are going to show examples of this, but a
Please.
break of structure to the downside is when we are in an uptrend currently, making higher highs and higher lows.
Okay. Oh my fucking gosh, I'm getting all these fucking ads, bro. Why am I getting this ad, man?
And we get a candle closure. So in our case, and on my chart, it would have to be a big, girthy, wide, black candle.
Yeah, big black candle that engulfs it.
Candle that closes underneath the low, okay? And that's how we can identify a break of structure to the downside. Now, break of structure to the upside. What is it? Well, it's when we are in a downtrend.
Okay. Break of structure to a upside is when we're in a downtrend. And a downtrend in the most recent candle.
So making lower lows and lower highs. Now, how do we break a downtrend? Simple. We make a higher high instead of another lower high.
Okay, so you're going like,
boom, the trend is broken off of this. How do we officially break structure on this? When we get a big, wide, long, lanky, in my case, blue candlestick.
this will be a pressure to upsides when we're in a downtrend.
Closure over what? The most recent high. So how do we break structure to the upside? When we are in a downtrend, we get a candle closure above the most recent high. Okay, the most recent
Candle close. Recent high gates.
high that was made within the trend, we get a candle closure above it.
Closed above.
That's how we identify break of structure. So now that you guys know how to identify break of structure, at least on my Picasso drawings and on lines, let's actually get into the difficult part, which is actually identifying it on the chart. So there are two things that I want you guys to pay attention to when we go onto the chart. The first thing that you guys need to do is, boom, immediately identify the current trend that we are in. So we already taught you guys how to do that, right? We're just looking for higher highs and higher lows. Okay, cool. Once we do that, what are we going to be looking for? We're going to be looking for breaks of structure. Okay, so see when that current trend that we are in gets disrespected. Okay, so those are the two things that I want you guys to look out for when we get into this. Okay, tell me what you see. Yeah, it's a lot hard. It's a lot harder when we pull up the charts and we got candlestick wicks everywhere and we don't know what price is doing. Don't worry, I'm going to break down pretty much all of this for you. Okay, so this is actually a really good example that we have right here. We'll just go ahead and start here. We'll start within this area, okay?
Inspiredly.
We have a low.
It's conservatory.
Then we have a high. Move up, then a move down, the highest point of those two candles.
Have you ever wondered how the world's currencies are traded? The foreign exchange market, also known as the Forex market, is the largest and most liquid financial market in the world.
Following that, what happens? This candle closes above this high. Cool.
Okay.
So prior to this, we were in a downtrend. Why? High, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Okay. And then after that lower high and lower low got made, what did we do? We broke structure to the upside. How? Because we closed above the most recent high that was made in the downtrend.
Okay.
I know it's confusing, but stay with me now. Now what trend are we in? After we break structure on this candle, because we closed above the most recent high, something I want you guys to also notice. Look, so we have a high right here, right? And then a new high gets formed right here. Does this high get broken above when this comes up and gets made? No. So what do we have to classify as the new high now? Right here. Whenever we're waiting for a break of structure to the upside, we're just constantly monitoring highs. Whenever we're waiting for a break of structure to the downside, what are we doing? We're just constantly monitoring the new lows that get made. So in this case, we're looking for a break of structure to the upside. Why? Because we're in a current downtrend. And how do we look and wait for a break of structure to the upside? We just monitor the most recent highs that get made. So this was the most recent high that got made, and then boom, we break structure. So now we're in an uptrend. And we can see that why we have a high. This low is a higher low compared to this one. And then boom, we go up and we make
higher highs.
A higher high. Now, this is where it gets tricky, and this is where it's going to get very confusing for some of you guys. See this candlestick right here? We have a low right here and a low right here, but this low, this move down, then a move up, goes underneath both of these lows.
Yeah.
Is this a break of structure? No. And I know that is very hard for your brain to contemplate right now because you're like, wait, but there was a high and then this went underneath two lows. It made a lower low. Yes, you're right. It did make a lower low, but how do we identify a break of structure? And in this case, right now that we're in an uptrend, we're looking for breaks of structure to the downside. What do we need? We need this low, because this is the most recent low. We actually don't care about this one. This is the most recent low. What do we need to happen to this low? We need this to be a full candlestick. We need this to be a full candlestick. We need a candle closure. So look, see the difference between this high? What did this candle do to it? It closed above it.
Yeah.
The candle close is above this high. Did this candle right here break structure? No, because it was only a wick above the high. But this candle, it closed above. So when we look at this right here, this candlestick, where's the most recent low? What is our current trend? We're currently in an uptrend. For us to break structure to the downside, we would need this candle closure to be underneath this low. So for that reason, we are still in an uptrend.
Okay.
And price respects that and goes and makes a new higher high. And then look what happens again. Now, this is the most recent low. Even though we technically did make a lower low,
yeah, did, yes.
We are still in an uptrend because we haven't broken structure yet. And look what price does again. Price goes down. Do we get a closure underneath the most recent low within the... We are still in an uptrend because we haven't broken structure to the downside yet. No, we do not break structure to the downside. And then where does price go?
Up.
It rips up. I know that was very confusing, but I needed to show you guys those examples of no breaks of structure. So again, if we're in an uptrend and this is our most recent low and we see a candlestick wick go underneath this most recent low, is that a break of structure? No, it is not. Okay, it is not a break of structure to the downside. The only time that it's a break of structure to the downside is when we get a candle closure underneath the most recent low. So let's show an example of break of structure to the downside now. Within this, we are in an uptrend. Why and how do we know that? Well, it's fucking going up, okay? I mean, I can mark out the highs and lows if we needed to. Look, move up, then a move down, high. Move down, then a move up, low. Higher high, higher low, higher high. Okay, cool. This is actually another good example of this, actually. Look, we can see this candlestick, boom. It actually goes underneath this low, but it doesn't close underneath it. And then what happens? Price maintains that uptrend. It actually goes up to create a higher high. So now, where's the most recent low that we're looking for in this uptrend to get broken? This is the most recent low. Where do we break structure? I want you to pause this video, look at it. Where do we
break structure? Okay. I think where we actually break structure, because it didn't open and then close right here.
End up breaking structure to the downside. What candlestick? We break structure to the downside on this candle right here. Why?
Oh, I'm tripping. I'm like, what is he talking about?
Underneath the most recent low. So let's show an example of break of structure to the downside now. Within this, we are in an uptrend. Why and how do we know that?
The most recent
well, it's fucking going up, okay? I mean, I can mark out the highs and lows if we needed to. Look, move up, then a move down, high. Move down, then move up, low. Higher high, higher low.
Right here.
Okay, cool. This is actually another good example of this, actually.
It closes
Look,
right
we can
here.
see.
It closes right here, guys. So then it opens a new down, so it creates the trend. That's a break of structure right there.
This candlestick, boom, it actually goes underneath this low, but it doesn't close underneath it. And then what happens? Price maintains that uptrend. It actually goes up to create a higher high. So now, where's the most recent low that we're looking for in this uptrend to get broken?
The lowest point.
This is the most recent low.
The wick.
Where do we break structure? I
Not
want
the
you
candle,
to
the
pause this
wick,
video,
nigga.
look at it. Where do we end up breaking structure to the downside? What candlestick? We break structure to the downside on this candle right here.
Yeah,
Why?
the big black
Because
one.
look at the candle close. This candle closes underneath the most recent low that was made within an uptrend. So
Oh. The most recent low. Okay. Hold on, guys. Man. Oh, guys. I'm back, boy. Yeah. I see some random thing that the biggest dam in the United States has just been demolished or something like that, and the Salmon Canal go upstream. That was closed off on. That has nothing to do with anything. Come on.
So now what are we in? After we get a candle closure underneath the slope, we are in a downtrend. So now we have a high, now we have a lower low, now we have a lower high, now we are literally forming, as we speak, a lower low. Now that you guys know how to identify breaks of structure,
okay,
this isn't the magic pill. This is not going to turn you into a profitable trader. But now that we know how to identify trends, and now that we know how to identify highs and lows, and now that we know how to identify breaks of structure, we are in an insanely good spot. And get fucking ready, because in
what?
Yeah, literally in like the next couple minutes, you guys are going to learn shit that's going to blow your fucking mind. And honestly, it blew my mind when I learned about it, or when I discovered it on the charts. And I am going to help you guys blow, or I'm going to try and blow you guys. I want to blow you guys and blow your guys' minds. So let's go do that. Okay.
Do me.
See, I did that.
Yo, why does every time, right when I did that, I said just do me, and he's doing some. Here, come on.
I did that. I blew you guys. Get it? I told you I was gonna. Okay. All right. Let's learn about liquidity. This is by far the most important concept.
Liquidity.
Trade futures on the go with NinjaTrader Mobile. Place trades with simple order
ever since I watched this video,
access over 40 built-in indicators plus
ads about.
This is the GOAT of concepts, the greatest of all time of concepts, and then the concept following this. This is like Michael Jordan versus LeBron debate. Liquidity is LeBron, and then fair value gaps and imbalances is like Michael Jordan. Why? Because liquidity is better than fair value gaps and imbalances. LeBron is better than Jordan. But before we get all the old heads riled up, MJ was better. Let me just teach you guys how to trade this shit first. Okay, so what even is liquidity?
Liquidity, I don't know.
Liquidity is pending orders, or okay, we'll do this for the retards. Just resting orders above highs and below lows. That's all it is. That's all liquidity is. Liquidity is.
Liquidity. Hold on, baby boy. I don't know why I didn't do it like that. Resting orders. Above highs and below lows. Okay.
Resting orders above highs and below lows. And you're probably thinking, hey, I know what a high and low is. That's right, Timmy. You do know what a high and low is. So you know where liquidity is. Liquidity is above highs and below lows.
Okay.
Consistently, without a doubt, every single time, liquidity is above highs and below lows. So if there's a high in the market, what is there above it? Liquidity. If there's a low in the market, what's there below it? Liquidity. More importantly, resting orders. Now, when I explain liquidity, I like to explain it like this. We as retail traders, so first of all, if you guys don't know how the market moves, okay, the market moves off of market makers, not us. So we are retail traders. We are making the tiniest, smallest transactions compared to funds and the people that are actually moving the market, okay? So keep that in mind, okay?
So I'm not doing
people
shit.
that are moving the market moves based off of algorithms, and algorithms, in order for them to fulfill orders, they need orders to go in the other direction. Okay, so just like how I explained in that little ecom class example of buying the share of Apple stock, right? If I want to buy a share of the S&P 500, or if I want to buy a share of the NASDAQ, somebody has to be willing to sell it to me.
Yeah.
This is equally true at scale. So let's say I want to buy $1 billion worth of S&P 500, or $1 billion worth of...
Listen, $1 billion, that's a lot of money, first off. Fuck total, a lot of money. And not even mention that amount of money is going to... That amount of money alone is already a wealthy, healthy amount, merging. Even for you to even give off $1 billion, that's like... You must have trillions in your account, right? But even to get off $1 billion, that's definitely gonna make a dent. You're definitely gonna shift the market into any which way you desire, because that's $1 billion fucking
S&P shares. Let's say I want to buy $1 billion worth of NASDAQ shares. Okay, somebody has to be willing to sell that to me.
Who's willing to sell you $1 billion?
Again, how do these transactions take place? Well, I know this is kind of going to be counteractive to what I just taught you about uptrends and downtrends, but just bear with me for now.
I bear with you, boy.
Just like how I taught you guys that when we're in an uptrend, we make higher highs and higher lows. Okay, market makers know that. In a downtrend, we make lower lows and lower highs. So when we move when we're in a downtrend and we move past a low, what's going to be expected? We're expected to go lower, right? And then what's going to happen when we push past this low? Well, people are going to sell. People are going to get into short positions underneath this low, right? Okay, and market's going to move lower, right? Because that's what they think is going to happen. In an uptrend, when we push past a high in an uptrend, what do people often do? They often place a buy position. Why? Because they think, hey, the market's going to move higher. Why? Because we're in an uptrend. When market moves past a high, what do people do above the high? They press buy. There's buy orders above these highs. Okay? Because what are they expecting price to do? They're expecting price to go higher.
Okay.
Now, this is true to an extent until the market wants to change directions. How can the market have the ability to change directions? What gives it the ability to change directions? Through liquidity. And what is liquidity? Resting orders above highs and lows. Something else that we need to understand about uptrends and downtrends is when we're in an uptrend, making higher highs and higher lows, we have to understand when we're making this move down, even though we're in an uptrend, not every single person in the market sees this as an uptrend.
Yeah.
I know this might get confusing, but you got to bear with me. Not everybody sees this as an uptrend. So they see this move down, and what are some people doing? They are selling. So they're entering into short positions here. And where are they putting their stop loss? They're putting their stop loss above these highs. So when they enter into a sell position right here, they essentially are committing to buying back their position at a higher price up here if price pushes up there. So there are pending buy orders up here. Not only that, but when this high gets pushed above, the people who thought it was an uptrend in the first place are pressing buy. Why? Because they say, hey, we're in an uptrend. I think price is going to go higher. So what lies above these highs here? A massive amount of buy orders. Now, same thing in a downtrend. In a downtrend,
Wix. One platform, any website. Unlimited creation.
Excuse me.
Describe your need.
I'm not down it. Nigga making this bread.
What lies underneath these lows? Well, for the people that think and know that it's a downtrend, when this low gets pushed past, what are they going to be doing? They're going to be pressing sell. Okay, they're going to be pressing sell because they're like, hey, we're in a downtrend. Price is going to go lower.
And then if it goes
on top of that,
past that
the people who saw this mini
and if it goes past that higher high, they're going to be put their loss race or the loss statement right there.
Retracement up, the people who saw this move up to make the lower high, they might have thought, hey, we're going to go into an uptrend. So if they bought on this move up, where is their stop loss going to be? Where are they going to have to sell their shares at a lower price to lose their trade? Underneath these lows. So not only do we have people who are buying in the market down here getting stopped out and having to sell their buy positions at a lower price underneath these lows, but we also have people who are trying to sell the market once these lows get pushed underneath. So we have a ton of sell orders underneath lows within the market. So we have a ton of buy orders above highs, and we have a ton of sell orders underneath lows. Now let's think back to that example that I was just telling you guys about. What happens when a big player or the algorithm needs to fill a massive amount of orders to change the current direction or to change the trend of the current market? It needs orders to fill. Where is it going to find those orders? Above highs and below lows, because there are buy orders above highs and there's sell orders below lows. So you're probably saying, okay, so when we go underneath a low, what do? Do we press sell? No. Or I mean, it's not that simple. It's not just we push past a low and you press a button.
Yeah.
If it were that easy, everybody would be rich. This is just a step in the right direction. But when we push underneath lows, what does the market have the opportunity? Emphasis on the word opportunity, because it doesn't have to. It can continue this downtrend, right? But every time it moves underneath one of these lows, it does have the opportunity to what?
Go up.
Sweep this liquidity, use these sell orders to do what? Fill their massive amount of buy orders to change the direction of the market.
Yeah.
And that is what liquidity is, and that is what a liquidity sweep is. A liquidity sweep, which is by far the most important confluence that I'm going to teach you, is when the market manipulates a high or a low within the current trend to fill their massive amounts of orders to change the direction of the trend, to cause a reversal. So in this case, we're in an uptrend. We move past a high. The people that thought it was an uptrend, what are they doing? They're pressing buy. The people who thought it was going to go into a downtrend, who had a sell position in, what happens to them? They get stopped out. They have to buy back their sell positions at a higher price, causing them to lose money. But then what does that give the market the ability to do? Fill their sell positions to cause price to actually go down. Does that make sense? Now you're probably saying, well, how do I identify? Well, how do I know what high and what low is important and which one price is going to reverse off of? Don't worry, I'm going to teach you that. But the first thing that I want you to do is to think that I'm not a crazy lunatic and show you guys this on the charts. I'll show you a really awesome and hilarious liquidity sweep, or at least it's funny to me. Remember that super scary, horrible sickness that was going around in the year 2020?
Yeah, COVID, yeah.
Was it really a super dangerous, super scary illness? Or was it just a liquidity sweep and a catalyst to be able to fill all the rich people's orders to make them 10 times richer than they already are? What did price do? And keep in mind, there's liquidity on every single time frame. There are highs and lows on every single time frame. These confluences show up on every single time frame.
They shooting fireworks outside.
What did price do during the 2 months that everybody was freaking out? It pushed underneath 1, 2, and 3 lows. And what did that give the market makers and the richest people in the world the opportunity to do? To press buy and to fill their orders and to cause the market to go up. So not only can we see that on a high time frame with a news catalyst, but we can also see it on low time frames. Actually, we see it on a daily basis. Look at this right here. This was an example that I just showed you guys for examples of not breaks of structure. We see big move down. We push underneath 1 low. We push underneath 2 lows. And then following that, what does market do? Boom, it rips up. We can see this on even lower time frames. Market right here, it's in a downtrend. Imagine if you are at this current price.
So which music distribution service is going to be better for your release? Now, this is a question that I feel like every artist asks themselves when they're ready to distribute a project. And there's so many distribution services out there for us to choose from, so it can be a little bit overwhelming. But what I've personally...
Fuck you.
You see a chart that looks like this. I know it seems easy in hindsight, but it is difficult when you get into the actual markets. We see price that looks like this. Just realistically, any normal person looking at this chart is probably like, wow, this looks like shit. It's going to go lower. It's exactly what they want you to think. Let's watch this candle form. Boom. We come down, we take out this low, we get everybody to press sell. We get everybody who bought on this mini move up to exit their buy positions. And then what does that give the market makers and the rich people the opportunity to do? Make a shit ton of money. And causes the market to go up. This happens on the 1 minute time frame. It happens on the 15-minute time frame. It happens on the 5-minute time frame. It happens on every single time frame. Liquidity sweeps are what move the market. Liquidity and imbalances is what moves the market. So this is a very, very important concept that I want to teach you guys. I mean, matter of fact, we actually saw a huge high time frame liquidity sweep today. Look at this. High time frame low. Another high time frame low. What did we just do today? We just swept out this low, swept out this low, and we swept out this low. And now look at what price is doing. This is the magic pill. This is what is going to help you turn profitable. But I'm telling you right now, it is not as easy as just saying, oh, look, there's a high, I'm going to press sell. Why? Because we have to think back to those trends, right? We already showed that the market moves in higher highs and higher lows. So if we press sell at every single high and press buy at after every single low that gets pushed past, we are going to be losing and we're going to be a horrible trader. So now that we know how, first thing that I want you guys to do, pause this video and go onto your trading view and just identify a time where market has moved underneath the low and then changed direction. Just identify 5 liquidity sweeps in each direction.
Okay, so if I have to guess for anything, because you know, Tristan, decent trader in the making. See, what do we write right here? A liquidity sweep. If I'm being honest, I'd say probably like over here. Because right here, people probably thought at this high, it's about to go down. You know, it's selling. It did go down for a little bit, but ultimately it went up. Because that was a definitely sweep. It sweeped all the way back up to making niggas fucking rich. You know what I mean? You feel me? You feel me on some shit? The volume is just fucking racks, you know? Because niggas probably thought it was going down. Yeah. Or like right here. Down here. A low. But I don't know. Nothing really goes that low. Maybe this? I can't. What is that? What are we looking at like right now? Right now, people probably thought it was going to go higher. You know? So they're buying right here. They're buying right here. But then ultimately, it's really going down. It's really going down. Okay? That's basically what I got out of that. Actually, I was so close to the camera. Man, fuck you! You know, you feel me?
So at least you guys know that I'm not crazy and you guys can see and
I know
identify
you're not crazy, boy.
So you guys know that it's real. But it's not as easy as just pressing buy when we move underneath the low and pressing sell when we move above a high. We're going to get way more in depth about understanding what highs are important, what lows are important, and what times to be looking for these highs and lows are important.
I feel more comfortable.
In trading, you use something called R to measure risk. 1R is whatever amount you choose to risk on a trade. If a trade moves 3R, that means it returned 3 times that amount. It basically scales on your comfort level, and everyone's R is different. From there, it just comes down to knowing when to apply it. Now, here's how I approach a setup like the one on the screen. Step 1, wait for a clear swing up in the market. Step 2, look for a sign of weakness. Step 3, identify a key box area. Step 4, set the risk in the middle of the box and let the price pull into it. Step 5, let the trend continue in your direction and close when a reversal shows up. In the trade you're seeing here followed this process and moved 5R. And this is just one example of what I cover in my free masterclass. I go much deeper into structure, setups.
Oh, that's crazy.
Okay, but the first thing that we just need to do is just understand that, hey, this thing works and it's real and it's how the market fills its orders to move in the direction that it wants to go. Call me crazy, but I just showed you multiple examples. I just showed you a global, worldwide example of how the US manipulated not only you guys, but literally every single person in the entire world to be fearful to literally fill their orders.
Yeah.
That should piss you off. That they used you. You are getting used. We are no longer going to be the ones that are getting used by the market and by the people that are rich and wealthy. We are going to start trading with them. We are going to start trading like them. We are going to start trading with them. Okay. And eventually, we will become one of them.
So
hopefully
not. How the fuck am I become one of them, man? Come on,
as rude and as much of a dick. But again, these liquidity sweeps, they are what move the market. I mean, again, we can see literally on a weekly time frame, boom, huge leg down. What do? We take out this low. Then following that, what does the market do? It moves up. It's not a lie. It is real, and it is how the market moves. So now that we know how to identify liquidity, I want to put a pin in this.
Okay.
And now, before we put like how to put all of these things together. I know your brain is like, okay, I know what a trend is. I know what a high and low is. Like, when can I actually understand where the market's going to go? When can I understand this, Tyler? Or TJR, sorry. Well, legal name dropped. I know. Everybody already knows.
Tyler?
But when can I figure out where the market's going to go? Just be patient. I want to teach you guys every single confluence first. So I taught you break of structure. I just taught you liquidity sweeps. I'm now going to teach you guys about imbalances and fair value gaps. Again, liquidity and imbalances make the market move the way that it does. Okay, after I teach you guys all of these confluences and I feel confident that you guys know these confluences and what they are and how they move the market, from there, that's when we're going to put it all together, because I find that's best. Like, if you guys are able to just like pause this video and be like, bet, I just want to know and identify liquidity sweeps and where they are in the market. Go, fuck it. Like, I have homework for you. Literally go on every single time frame that you have up here and try and find a liquidity sweep on every single time frame where price moves above a high and then changes direction and breaks structure to the downside. That's what I want you guys to do. Find 5 examples of when price moved above a high just to sweep liquidity and then caused a break of structure to the downside. I also want you guys to find 5 examples of when price moved underneath a low and then caused a break of structure to the upside to change direction. Because not only does that reinforce that liquidity sweeps are real, but that also helps on both confluences. Why and how are...
I mean, I knew they were both real. I don't think you just telling me this shit just to tell me that shit. That's just me though. So, what am I on? What time frame? I'm on what? Day? 5 days, 1 month, 3 months, 1 year, 5 years. This isn't like 1 week though. I don't know. Let's do 1 day. A liquidity sweep. Jesus, that's where I found that right there. Okay. Okay, so basically a liquidity sweep where it's so the trend, I say about right here. Everyone's probably at this position because they're going, it's up, it's nice, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful bullish candle, right? Is it bullish, brandish? Oh, something like that. Beautiful candle right here. So they're like right here. They're probably like selling up here, selling, you know. Which did you really break profit, right? No, not really. It's really how much, because that's like 22 and then right there, and then it just went crazy up. No, you could have made way more money, little man. If you just waited a little bit. If you just waited a little bit. You so money hungry. You selling your soul for the money, but you don't even gotta do that. You feel me? I feel that.
Our liquidity sweeps confirmed? Well, when we push underneath a low and then we break structure to the upside, it's like, well, yeah, orders were filled. We just broke structure. We just changed the fucking trend. How else would that happen with orders?
How else would that happen? Do you feel me, guys? just sounds inappropriate. Let me call. Let me take just for a break. Let me call. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, that's my bad. I was taking a shower. Just got out.
How was your shower?
Pretty warm.
I took one too.
It's nice. Was it warm too? Or was it cold?
Warm.
Warm, that's good. That's good.
How was work? Oh, I'm sorry. You don't want to talk about it, my bad.
I want to talk about it. It's terrible.
You made it through. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. How was with your cousin?
What?
How was with your cousin?
Oh. Sorry, things a little. It was fun. I guess.
Me personally, that's just me.
It's really good. It's good.
Why is he calling me right now?
Hmm?
Hold on, let me tell you this real quick. Yo, brother, bruv.
Yo.
What's going on?
I'm doing good, man. How you doing, man?
It's good, bro. I'm doing good.
That's all good. But how the kids?
How the kids?
Yeah, man. So what's about? So you like the mix? Man? You like the mix?
Yeah, I fuck with the mix.
Alright, cool. Now, gotta release this shit this month. We gotta release this shit this month.
Got to.
So, yeah. So I did some research on my half on United Masters. I looked around for like collabs and like it pulling up on other people's pages. That shit is trash. Like the system they got with the collabs is just like, yeah, trash. But on your side, you said Distro Kid, right?
Yeah, Distro Kid.
Yeah, on your side, yeah, that's yeah, it can actually even show up as like the album of mine as well.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Okay.
Yeah, so you'll be the one that's.
Alright.
We'll have to release that shit.
Do you know when we try to release?
It's like any Friday of this month. It's any Friday of this month, or it could be August. The Friday of August, but it could, but also, like I want it to be this month, cause my album shit, bro.
When that's dropping?
Bro, I'm telling you right now. When I tell you that, I don't know what got over me with this album. I started taking this motherfucker like he's a Kendrick album game. Like I'm thinking about that. Just
why'd you have to use that analogy though?
Okay. You want me to say the Drake album, my nigga?
Why'd you have to use that analogy though? Like Kendrick album.
Alright. But let me put this into terms that you understand.
Okay.
Like like that 8 a.m. in Toronto.
Oh, okay.
Exactly. Like,
Yeah.
You know, I'm in that, like, you know, song, like these songs gotta, you know, they can still be hyped too, but also have like a real deep ass meaning and some shit behind it. So
yeah.
So right now I'm just really in that mode. But you know, before I can even get really into that mode, bro, I got some life shit I'm dealing with. So I'll be done with that on July 7th. So once I'm done with that on July 7th, I'm back on this album. Low. I'll be back in Virginia. I'll be back in July 15th. So I might, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
July 15th. Hey, let me know, bro. Gotta see you.
Facts, bro. Facts. So, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, we can link up with some shit. Maybe even record some shit.
Definitely.
You know, I will be bringing my laptop, so you know what I'm saying? We produce some shit too.
Okay.
You know, I produce some shit on the spot.
Okay.
Just hop right back. Just hop right on that shit.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's the schedule with the album stuff.
Okay. We doing the cover art. That cover art. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a few just things, but then like as soon as I seen that you added that cover art, then I was like, all right, I'm fine with that too.
I mean, yeah, I'm mad at me. Yeah, don't mad at me. And plus, that just stands out, you know.
Yeah.
Also, I've been sending it out randomly. I don't. There was like one time I sent. It was like, what the hell is this? I was like, just don't worry about it. Some shit.
You know what I'm saying? Evil shit niggas like to click on.
Yeah.
But like, what's like the name for this album? Nigga? Like, what are we feeling like, man? Like a collab, like
the know? Name. Yeah, that's where I'm stuck. I don't know.
Yeah, cause like, damn.
Yeah, I don't know. Really don't know.
Like, if you was a character, like, if you're, you know what I'm saying, like, if your rap persona was a character, what type of character would it be? Like, would it be, you know what I'm saying?
Like a character as in, like, what's the characters I could, like, choose from, or, like, what's the base? Like a cartoon like character? Or, like...
You know what I'm saying? Like, what's, like, the base character? Like, you know how, like, you know how Playboi Carti, like, that nigga vampire, you know how, like, Uzi can be, like, an alien.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what is...
Yeah. I like the villain.
Villain. I was thinking that, but I didn't want to speak for you. So, villain.
Yeah, the villain, definitely. I love that emoji. That's me.
Yeah.
For real. The purple nigga in all black, that's me.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna throw this motherfucker in the chat GPT and I'm gonna see what name comes up.
Alright, I mean that's the way to go. Nah, for real. Chat GPT like that.
These shit's ass. The only one I see is like Divine Sin. Like that's what, but nah, though. Like Divine Sin. Like, come on.
Yeah, it's cool, man. It ain't really the pop, you know.
Saints and Sinners. Heaven versus Hell. Light Dark Theory. Holy Menace. An interesting name.
Yeah.
Yeah, this. Man, we gotta figure out some shit.
We do. Damn, I don't know.
was thinking, what you got?
Nah, just I don't know.
I was yesterday. I was working on this little freestyle too.
Mm-hmm.
I was working on freestyle too, but then like while I was rapping that shit, I was like, yeah, this shit ass. So I was like, you know, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you
Yeah, I
make a
do.
song,
Yeah,
like
it's
like,
weird. It's
song
like,
is,
yeah,
cause like the beat could be kicking, but it's just like, you know, it ain't.
you just
it
not
ain't your
flowing, right? You just
shit.
that right there. I'll be like, I just gotta like, I'm like, I gotta take the day off, start back up tomorrow.
No, I feel that.
Yeah,
I take the day off.
Take the day off, cause everything is gonna be. I'm not gonna like it personally.
Yeah. I know. No, I can't lie. I like Fashion Demon when that shit first came out.
Nah, yeah, that's alright. So it was
I was definitely bullshitting at first. I ain't keep it, but like, I'm so surprised y'all niggas like that shit. Like, I'm hearing that shit back, and I'm like, bro, I mean, some great shit recently. It don't even compare to that shit. But that shit still hit though, like.
It do.
Still hit. Definitely Star. I say Star definitely.
Yeah.
That original shit hit different.
It do.
All because of the Shorty Lonely nigga.
All because of that's true though. It took 10 years to drop it.
Yeah.
It changed the whole beat and everything. It's pissed me off to this day.
I think it was the mix, bro. Like that mix, like I hate when artists like, you know, like they would hear the trending thing of their like snippet,
yeah,
and then they just do the opposite of what the snippet did.
Right, I'm like, it's defeat the whole purpose. Like
now your song just sounds like Ashley guitar, bro. It's bad.
Yeah, bro. I'm like, yeah, bro, that's not it. They still go stream it though, but I mean, it's just not like the original though.
When that song came out, man, I was wearing all black. It was kill. Crazy with that.
So I was going crazy. It came out, then it came out. Oh.
Let's keep generating these names, bro. The Villain Gospel.
The Villain Gospel. The Villain Gospel. Wow, that's crazy.
That's wild.
Funny.
But it did generate something. It say Angels X Villains, which
Angel X Villain. That's cool.
It's solid.
That's what I'm saying. I fuck with that.
You know what I'm saying? Even the AI said, you know, simple, clean, iconic.
That's what I'm saying. Who is that? Oh my gosh. But not yet. Yeah, my fault. Nah, but yeah, definitely, yeah. That's I fuck with that. Angel X Villain.
Angel X Villain.
That's it. That's smooth. That's it right there.
That's it.
That's
you ain't gonna get no other name, so
yeah.
That's it. That's good, man.
Good. Angel X Villain. He like an echo like that. I'm about to make that bitch.
It's like whenever we collab, it's just like a sound of
yeah. I like that.
I got the song. Called Free the World.
Free the World.
Free the World. Ain't no slow shit. This shit hype. I surprised myself with this shit. But yeah.
Feed the
You know,
world.
it's like a world song. It's like a world song. The song is about the world.
It's about the world. It got deep.
Yeah, for sure I got deep. Yeah. I mean,
Got
one
deep,
song
okay.
about the world.
Song about the
Shit,
world.
yeah.
Song about the world, okay.
Okay, I need your opinion about this, because since we dropped the collab first, right?
Yeah.
I have two ideas right now, right? And by the way, my dad now knows that I am Angels. I told him.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I told him like a few weeks ago. And he was totally cool with that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I sent him the song Twin Sisters.
Yeah.
And he fucked with that shit.
And you fuck with it?
He fucked with that shit heavy. And that's what made me release it for real. Because I was just like, damn. You know? Because I feel like that was one of my favorite songs I made recently.
Nah, yeah. That song, that shit dropped. Definitely had that bitch on repeat.
Appreciate it.
That shit was like that.
So you got a fan base from there, right?
A little bit, little some.
Little song.
They come in here and there.
I feel like
Probably lost most of them, low key. I ain't dropped nothing in a minute.
I lost all of it. Nigga, bro, I'm telling you, I had a fan base in the UK, nigga.
In the UK?
I'm telling you, I don't know where I was, because like I deleted United Masters and
yeah,
I was just releasing shit on Spotify. I mean, not Spotify, SoundCloud. And I downloaded that joint recently. I mean, you know, I got the album mode, and I was like, I see tons of streams. Like I had like money in my bank and shit. Like I saw streams from UK and like it was nothing from America. It was stuff overseas. It's like damn.
Yeah.
You know, I released some shit and it's like that shit can release me on. You gotta.
Yeah, make you gotta release some shit more.
Yeah, consistency. I was about to delete all my old projects for the new project.
Whoa, you gonna do that for?
No, I said I was. You know, I asked my dad, like, yeah. I asked my dad, and he said, "Nah, keep all that stuff up." So,
yeah, whoa, you wildin', bro.
No. Because what I was gonna do, right? I was gonna get like all these songs, and then and then like the bangers from like the projects that I had, I was gonna end up throwing them on the album.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like we'll go be rapping on it and blah blah blah, and then just release it. And you know.
Okay, I feel that. It's like the yeah.
But I do got some shit out. I got some trash. Shit dookie.
Think so?
Hey, because the only reason I say that is I know that I was bullshitting. Like I just know that shit was one take, like Lil Wayne, Carter 6. Like I was just, you know, just one taking.
Yeah.
I know I was just one take. And I honestly, I'm telling you right now, I got fucking lucky with Jason, man.
You got lucky with Jason?
I got lucky. I don't know what type of mode I was in for Jason, but nigga, like that shit I made from like off of Jason, like that shit just flowed out of my body.
Yeah.
Like it just flowed, and it was the most like just weird ass like I don't know. I think I think Jason's my most like experimental shit. Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, I know Higher and Flyer is like that.
Nah, that shit was different. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like with like I had a character going on, like Jason, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm Jason Voorhees in this bitch, like Halloween.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I like Jason a lot, and I actually asked ChatGPT one time about Jason, and they gave me a whole analyzation on what this album is about, and I'm like, what? It was crazy. Like I just asked him, like, what is the premise of this album? And then it just started saying, it just started making a story. I'm like, the fuck? That's not what. Like, I didn't know I did that.
I didn't know I did that.
Like, no. But yeah. Oh yeah. So what I was gonna ask you, I was totally sidetracked. But what I was gonna ask you though is that I had 2 ideas for the album. One album, like like I told you, angel demon type of situation, or I might, I'm gonna reproduce like a whole bunch of 2000s/90s songs.
Yeah.
And I won't get copyrighted for it because I will 100% change that shit up, so it won't even be noticeable. Besides the vocals, I might need to take out.
Yeah.
But I do all that. Probably got like clean 15 tracks of that, like 15 beats, rap over those beats, and then I just release an album called 2000s.
I like that.
Those are my 2 ideas right now. Cause I know one's gonna take me a minute, and I know I can release the Angel Demon shit and then work on the 2000 shit, but I'm like, I also will come with a bang, and that and the beat that I made,
yeah,
that shit was heat, and I'm like, damn, I'm gonna do this or not?
Say do it.
You think I should drop first?
But like your album?
Yeah. Just the hold off. It's like I haven't really dropped some new shit for a while.
We gotta really strategically think about this.
And not to mention, like, just like I just thought about this, and I got literally 3 albums, like I got 2 albums, but I got a third in the idea, and that's the 2000 shit. Cause I got the Angel Demon shit, and then I got like the slow songs.
Yeah, I got the Angel shit, the collab, and then I got like 2 other albums that I'm working on. I don't know if I'm gonna combine them, cause I feel like they kind of like on the same summer type vibe. But at the same time, it's not.
Yeah.
That's like I don't know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. On some shit.
I'm trying to branch out, nigga. I'm trying to I'm trying to get niggas not to because of course because with the sound that I got, it's inevitable that I'm gonna end up like a nigga gonna be like, oh, you sound like Cardi, like.
Yeah, I kind of want to do a pop album.
Huh?
I want to do a pop album.
Ooh. Nigga, it's another thing. But hold on, bro. What type of pop album you talking? You talking like Yeet pop?
Nah, not like that. Not like that.
I live in 2093.
Yeah, nah. Hell nah, not like that. I want more like a pop R&B type, or like a pop rap type.
Yeah, I'm gonna Bryson Tiller.
Yeah. but none of that freak nasty stuff though.
Chris Brown.
Nah,
Chris Brown.
Nah, that freak nasty stuff.
When I'm getting confused, so you want to be on that freak nasty?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Alright. Not on that freak nasty stuff.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like I was saying, like on that Chris Brown, man, what's that nigga name? I don't forgot. Spider. Young Thug.
Young Thug, yeah.
Yeah. Gotcha. Oh, man. Yo, I got a question to ask you.
Yeah.
What you think about that? What you think about that Kanye Diddy Sun album, man?
Yo, oh man, I haven't listened to it yet. I was gonna listen to it on stream, right? But I just forgot. And then this nigga Aaron was telling me about it today. He was like, bro, we can go listen to it. I got it. Did you listen to it?
I skimmed through that motherfucker, but I'm not. I ain't listening to that, bro.
Why?
Like, I had to log out. Like, I had to log out of my YouTube account because I don't want these niggas to getting my money and shit. Like,
What you mean? Those two good artists. Kanye
King
like
Combs,
that.
Is that Diddy's son, the rap name, King Combs?
Yeah, King Combs. He got that one song. Don't stop, can't stop, won't stop, bad boy. Well, Kodak.
Yeah, he got that shit from Diddy again.
So that was a good song. That was cool.
Man.
It was a calm song.
That quote,
he's a what?
That quote that he said is from Mr. Baby Oil, man.
I mean, that's just a little slip up, but you can understand that though, you know.
Man, I'm gonna tell you one thing. Some nigga said on that album, and it's free somebody. It's free somebody.
Like you act like you never used baby oil before.
Nigga, I don't know. Nigga, I have not used no type of baby. The only oil I use is for my hair, and that's hair growth oil. I don't, nigga, baby oil.
Nah,
Nigga,
baby oil is crazy.
Maybe when I was like 2'5", but nigga, no.
You ain't seen him. His supporters outside the courthouse was spraying baby oil on each other.
Oh gosh, bro.
Yeah, no. That's had me crying. I was crying.
Yeah. That's how you know. That's how you know. Like, that's how you know that nigga's gay, bro. Cause he had gay niggas outside. He had them niggas outside just with baby oil, just yelling free dad. Like, nah.
Yeah, he coming home too.
Yeah, and he's coming. And bro, this nigga is coming home after blowing up a nigga car, bro.
Yeah, he did blow up that nigga Kid Cudi Carl's Creed. I said, oh man, not the Porsche. But I say, hey, get like that sometimes.
Nah, man, because the only reason he's not getting like released on some shit is because like no one, because no one really like Kid Cudi, he ain't testified against Cassie. No one testified against this nigga. They was only getting this nigga for the freak shit.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong for being freaky, nigga.
That's what I'm saying, nothing wrong. And they trying to do sex trafficking and all that.
Yeah, but he's doing all that shit. But hey, he's coming home though.
He is coming home.
That's wild, bro.
He's home. Oh, phone. Yeah, he's home. We're about to be home. I don't.
Nigga, how?
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Kanye turned his life around. Kanye knew he was gonna be found not guilty from the jump. He knew that, man. Why you acting like that, man? You love Kanye.
met you. I don't ever remember that. I don't love that nigga. I don't remember that. I don't know. Yeah.
Nah, yeah, you never said that.
I don't ever remember being hyped for Donda 2 and shit. Like, I don't ever remember being like that. No.
Nah, yeah.
What is a Donda 2, man? I don't.
Yeah, I don't know. Donda 2. Did it drop? Donda?
That motherfucker drop, man.
I don't know. I don't remember.
No, man, that don't drop 2025, man.
Oh, I did?
Yeah, it dropped in 2025. Think about that shit. That album was out, like, that shit was created in, like, 2022?
Donda. Oh, Donda 2.
Yeah, Donda 2 was created in, like, 2022, game.
Oh, yeah. I'll listen to that tune in a little bit. It was cool.
That was a lot.
That was cool.
Like, you know what I'm saying? When I listen to Donda 2, man, like, hey, man, it's some shit on there, like, fire. But then whenever Kanye comes on, this is like, fuck.
Nah. Never Stop, King Combs, and Ye. That's tough. It's just 7 songs. That's just 16 minutes.
Yes, man.
I'm ready to listen. I'm ready to put it on my next, like, when I take a picture on my next dump.
Wait, what you doing? Hold on,
What you say? On my next dump, I'm gonna play Diddy Free. I'm gonna do that song. This is literally the song name too. Diddy Free. I'm gonna put that on there.
I'm gonna make that thumbnail too, man. Yeah.
Nah.
Hell.
Got to.
You gotta do it, man.
I got to. That's the only thing to do though. If I don't do it, I'm gonna feel weird on myself. So then I gotta do it.
Hey, do you like DDG, man?
Do I like DDG? Like his music?
I mean, of course, nigga, we like his music, right? So you like his shit, right?
It's cool. It's cool. It's like I don't know how to explain it. It's like, and he got some cool songs that I mess with, but then it's like when I try to listen, like when I try to play it, I don't know. Maybe it's because of the culture made it feel like that, or like.
So I'm listening to that, right?
Yeah, it's like I don't know. Like it has like this sense of commercial feeling, like it's not really true feeling to it. It's just like he's just looking for a hit, basically.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Or it's just like I don't know. It's hard to explain. It just don't feel authentic to me.
Yeah, I feel that. Because each song on there, they feel like he was looking for the hit.
Yeah, like, and ultimately he is. I mean, it's really trying to get it. I mean, who not?
Yeah.
I mean, that's just like.
Is being filled with
I don't know, but he got some cool songs though. I fuck with some songs.
I would say this, like, I fuck with the songs, but like I never gonna play that shit back though.
Yeah, nah, it's not like that.
That's great, like on Apple Music, which I don't use anymore because I need storage on my phone. But
yeah.
But when I was listening to it on Apple, like I added a few songs, and I just deleted the app afterwards.
Yeah.
I don't know what songs are like no more.
It's like, yeah, I don't know. It's like a trendy vibe. Is that what?
Yeah. I said I'm on my DJ Khaled shit. We the best.
We the best. Feel that.
Actually, never mind. Of course, we like Ian.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, he hard. I ain't gonna lie. He hard.
He hard.
He hard.
Ian is to like no. He need that voice shit.
Yeah.
He need it in my band. Like just I don't know.
Hey, y'all killing today. Ready to turn myself in down to the station. I made a killing today.
Like, it's cool.
Yeah, oh yeah, he cool.
It's cool. It's just like, nigga. I'm not even a nigga, man. This is
not. This is different. Like, but when he dropped that first album, though, I'm like, ooh, this is some heat, you know. He had them little 2 singles. I'm like, okay, you know.
What I'm dropping this race? You're gonna put on Susan. How much?
I'm like, okay, like that summer, I'm like, okay, this nigga kind of hard. Like, hold on. And then the nigga dropped the album. I'm like, ooh.
You got that little.
No, mind you, it was spring break. That's when I found out them songs. And then that summer, he dropped that album. I was like, ooh. I was like, okay. But nah, I ain't really like his last album, though. It's one of my vibe. 3.5 was cool, but other than that, I ain't really like the album.
Oh, yeah. Shit. YoungBoy dropping.
He is dropping. He is.
That nigga ass, man. I say this, right? I'm gonna say this. This is my opinion. About shit. I think YoungBoy.
Yeah.
So when YoungBoy got out of jail and he made that song, I love that song. Some savage shit.
Yeah.
But then when he came back and dropped that like one booty shaking song and
he dropped a booty shaking song?
I mean, it wasn't like a booty shaking song, but it was just like, you know, come on here, girl, get up on his dick, and it was like, man, I don't want to hear you. Like, I don't want to hear how you get bitches and shit. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
No. And then it was and then it was another song where he was just like, like I don't want to hear that NBA YoungBoy.
Yeah.
But hey, you know, allegedly that's the nigga got a song with Cardi and Ken Carson, so.
You do, yeah.
Allegedly, Jack Boy's gonna be ass.
You think it's gonna be ass? It ain't gonna be like the first one though. The first one, man, boy, that's when you first discover Pop Smoke. Like, I remember I was clowning. I was like, "Who the fuck is this?" And then the more I listen, I'm like, "Whoa, he kind of hard." Then I follow him. Then he dropped that album. I'm like, "Wow, okay."
Travis Scott always gotta have a miss.
Yeah.
I think this is a miss.
So what?
I think Jack Boy is a miss, man. I don't know. It's just something about it. It's just like it ain't hyped up enough. Like it's, you know, like Jack Boy is like Jack Boy's 2, like the sequel to like a movie. But I don't know. Like I sort of want to hear some fire shit from Travis Scott. Like I really want to hear something from Travis Scott.
Yeah.
I don't even care if it's so figure. Finally, we got like a cosign. Like I really want to hear this nigga Travis Scott. Let's see what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Because like niggas be looking at him like a legend, like, yo,
legend.
Travis Scott's a legend. Yeah, bro. I'm saying, bro, niggas be out here talking about Travis Scott is a legend, bro. He deserves a Grammy and like all this shit. Cause he was robbed for some Grammys, like nigga Cardi B album over Travis shit. Come on, it was Utopia, my nigga.
It's cool, you know, but.
You said Utopia was cool?
No, he cool. Travis cool. I mess with him. I mess with him heavy. Like, he cool. But he not no legend, though. Just to me personally.
I feel that. You said Future's a legend?
Future, me personally, I would put him at that status.
You want it?
I would, yes. Put Future at the status. Just me personally, you know. he really doesn't have a bad song.
Hold on, nigga. You gonna tell me that Poodle mixtape? He had one.
Not one bad song. I know what song you talking about. You talking about that? Oh, you voted that? I'm about to say that sounds like that.
Yeah, bro.
Nah, he ain't one bad song. Listen, I ain't gonna lie. He just been putting on for years. Like, he definitely had that legend status.
Man, I think that nigga get old.
So, I don't know. But I mean, do you really listen to Future like that?
Man, I say this, right? The Future songs that I listen to are mainly the songs where he get like real toxic. Like the songs, like the songs Fire.
Yeah.
You know.
What did he being Phil?
Like, you know, like Undeniably Fire, or it's like in songs like Solo, or what's that one song he got with Rihanna? I like that song he got with Rihanna.
Oh, The Lights. Turn on. No, that's a different song. I'm tripping. I forgot.
Yeah, but like, you know, I like that vibe whenever he be like, you know, like these niggas talk about this, that, and the third, and they don't know nothing about it. They be sipping the game, giving things, they be sipping on niggas, you feel me?
It's like
I like the Future in that bag. But I don't know, like when I don't know. Sometimes I feel like Future and the beat don't be matching sometimes.
Okay. Me, like you probably not like this, but me personally, I got a whole playlist for Future.
Oh damn.
76 songs.
Oh damn.
Cause he's definitely second. He's I don't know. He's definitely in the top 3 for me, for my top 5.
He's your big 3?
Yeah, he in there.
Damn,
He in there.
I know Drake up there. I know Drake. It's cold.
Drake, Future, and Uzi for me personally.
Damn.
That's just for me. Honorable mention. I'm gonna say Ken Carson. Like, he really been growing on me.
Damn.
He really been growing on me.
Man, I remember back in the day. I remember back in the X phase.
Yeah.
It was like, no, new name, new name. And you was like, this shit ass.
Yeah, I believe. I probably did say that.
Definitely said that.
I definitely did, but no, it got to a point where I really had to tune in, and I thank you for that because you really put me on. So I had to really tune in, and then to a point now he has his own playlist.
Yeah,
he has his own playlist, 24 songs. I mean, it's not just him because he's like a package. They're like a package deal too. So it's a little bit of Destroyed Lonely in there too.
Yeah. I guarantee you got, what's that? Damn, Money and Sex?
Definitely. That song like that.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful song. That's a great song. I love Money and Sex. I listened to that today too.
Man, I don't listen to music no more, man.
You don't listen to music no more?
I don't know. Man, I just don't got time for music that's not my own, man.
That's real. He really talking. I don't got time for music that's not my own. Oh, that's hard.
We got into that point.
Yeah.
So, like for a prime example, I might listen to like this new Clips album that's coming out.
Yeah.
I'm definitely listening to that. But just for like around like that last Uzi album, Eternal Take, I ain't listen to that shit. I listened to that shit. I didn't even know what y'all.
Yeah.
Then I came through it. You know, I was just like, man, damn.
You don't fucking with it?
You know, this is the thing though. I heard people say, "Oh, it's shit." I heard that I was like, it ain't that bad. But
It's not.
It ain't, like it feels like a throwaway Uzi.
He said, yeah, he basically said it was.
You think Uzi did?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that. It was a thing so he can get out his like Rock Nation joint or something like that.
Yeah. In which, you know, I need him to drop again, just like I need Drake to drop. Drake, don't even give me. I don't even want. Man, then go talk about Drake. We ain't gonna bring the GOAT name up like that, man.
Iceman.
It's gonna be beautiful.
Hey, I do think Iceman is gonna be hitting on some shit.
It's gonna be hitting. He gonna give us 10 more summers.
Yeah.
He gonna get us 10 more summers for sure.
I need to. Man, I gotta get you up here because I ain't never even talked about this girl or nothing. But what you feel about Doechii, man?
Doechii?
Yeah, man.
Didn't she did she get that co-sign by Kendrick? Nah, I'm really asking, like, did she get that? Does she get that one song, Anxiety or something like that?
Yeah, she got Anxiety, but like she didn't get co-signed by Kendrick. Like she's on the same. Actually, no, because Kendrick's not on that label no more. So, like, she's on TDE though. So.
Yeah. How do I feel about her? I don't. She cool, I guess. It's not like my type of listening, you know. I wouldn't like. Just me personally, I wouldn't like wake up and be like, I'm gonna listen to Doechii or some shit like.
I feel that. Because I didn't even listen to her last shit. I just know that album is great.
Which it probably is, low key production wise, you know, all that lyricism, all that. That's just not like that's not my type listening, you know. I like to hear the bass. I like to hear the bass. I would like to hear about drugs, money, hoes. Yeah. How much money you got? The ice, all that. Or if you catch me on like a nice weekday, you might catch me listening to some jazz just to relax my mind.
Jazz?
Yes, jazz, yes.
Even Doechii her last project was jazz influenced.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I'm still not gonna listen to it. Fuck with jazz though. Smooth. Little blues, you know?
I don't know about your GOAT, bro, because your GOAT hasn't got a Grammy for like, I don't know.
You don't know about my GOAT. You think a Grammy makes an artist? You really think a Grammy makes an artist?
I mean, a Grammy doesn't make an artist. But I also want to be on the Kanye route either and be like, I'm pissing on Grammys either. Like, the Grammy's still something that, like, you enjoy the gig. That's how you know you made a craft that's great. Like Doechii, she got a Grammy, gang, for her last project.
That's
Kendrick,
cool.
he got a Grammy for his last project, man.
Okay, that's cool.
You feel me?
So who's your GOAT? Kendrick's your GOAT? I'm just asking. That's your GOAT?
I mean, currently.
Okay, that's it. Okay.
I don't think Cardi's really up there right now. Like, this nigga be boring me sometimes.
Oh man, oh yeah, you right. You didn't really fuck with I Am Music like that.
I ain't fuck with it, like I'd say Iron Music, it had the same effect on me that Whole Lotta Red had at first. It was just longer. Like I ain't fuck with Iron Music for like a month, and I came back and I really fucked with it. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Kendrick has 22 Grammy wins. Bitch ass nigga. Bitch ass nigga.
I mean, just
I got 5.
yeah, you see, and like the Grammys is the biggest like award you can get within music.
Yeah.
Yeah. And your nigga got 5.
Okay.
And none of them niggas is like, and none of them bitches is recent.
He got 5. He got 5 Grammys, but he's nominated 55 times.
Okay. Travis Scott was nominated too.
Man, you trying to compare a GOAT to, you trying to compare Travis Scott to a GOAT?
I mean, shoot, that's the best feature. That's the best. I would have rather have a Drake and Travis Scott album over like 21 Savage and Drake album.
Yeah.
I would rather have Travis Scott. Even though 21 Savage is a great addition, and I love that album. Like one of my favorite songs off that album is, my 2 favorite songs off that album is, that rapper song, whatever, and on bullshit. I love that.
Bullshit.
On that bullshit. Okay.
Just dicking. Drake deserves so many more Grammys.
Only if his albums were worth a Grammy. I said
worth a Grammy? Now I'm just getting personal. It's getting personal now. Good album.
You think Certified Lover Boy was worth a Grammy?
It's a what? Is what?
You think Certified Lover Boy was worth a Grammy?
Certified Lover Boy? Who won a Grammy that year?
I was like 20 songs, right?
Oh no.
Billie Eilish won the album of the year that year.
Billie Eilish. She be hitting though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, my God.
Nah, she be hitting. I can't really get mad. I can't really get mad for that. It's probably the 65th. Nah, 63rd. Nah.
What are you talking?
Nah, I was looking on the website. But nah. So what? So let me get this straight. You don't think Nothing Was the Same deserves a Grammy?
Which album is that again?
That's the album with his head in the clouds.
Oh, his head in the clouds. Was that the one with the song with Jay-Z on the shit?
Yes, Jay-Z's on there.
Oh yeah, man. I think that deserves a Grammy. I do think that deserves a Grammy, but it depends on what was out in that year. Like, what year did that album come out?
2013. I do believe Kendrick won the Grammy that year for best album. I think. I don't know if I'm not mistaken.
Of course.
But over Nothing Was the Same. If you're reading this, it's too late. That's a cool album. That's a surprise album. What a Time to Be Alive. I fuck with that album. But Views and More Life. The trilogy right here. You got Views, More Life, than Scorpion. All 3 of those are beautiful, great albums.
I say Scorpion. I say Scorpion had the better hits of Drake's like career.
Yeah.
But I think Scorpion as an album was worth a Grammy though. Like I'm saying right now, I think Scorpion had some of Drake's best hits of all time.
No, it did. It had you had Nonstop, God's Plan. You had Nice for What, In My Feelings. And then you got the I'm Upset. That's an honorable mention,
That shit, wow.
Really his real core hits, summer hits right there.
Yeah.
But did they get a Grammy? I don't even know if they got a Grammy.
Oh, okay, so for 2013, yeah, see, okay, so I say whenever Drake came out with an album, it's always an album better than his shit. Because Kanye and Jay-Z collab album, won.
What, for 2013?
Yeah, for 2013.
Oh, that's respectable. All right, that's respectable. I can respect that.
That's respectable. But like I say, like whenever Drake drops some shit, some shit is better. Like it's just like that's what I'm saying. Drake gotta drop some shit that's like separates him from the rest of the music. Even though Drake himself is separated, he gotta like. Because like what I would say from Drake is that Drake make the best out of the simple shit. He make the best out of the simple shit.
Yeah.
Me personally, I say he make the best out of the simple shit.
Okay, right. Hold on. Let's go right in 2013.
Recent times. In recent times, I'll say that. In recent times. Back in the day, baby, my everything. You all ever want. We can do the real thing. Bigger than you ever done. Like, you feel me?
Yeah. But best rap album? He won. Oh, nah. I already knew he won that for Take Care for 2013. Wait. When did he drop the drum? Was it Nothing Was the Same? I don't know if it was Nothing Was the Same. I think it was Nothing Was the Same. This nigga 2014, The Heist and Macklemore and Ryan Lewis won Best Rap Album. Mind you, this beat Nothing Was the Same, the Magna Carta, Holy Grail, Good Kid, Mad City, and Yeezus. The nigga beat Drake, Jay-Z, Kendrick Lamar, and Kanye. No way. Robbing them.
Hold on. When was this again?
2014.
2014. Okay.
That's disrespectful.
Nigga Macklemore won.
He said what?
Macklemore won, bro.
He did, yes. How?
Drake won something?
That was crazy. In 2015, we ain't really, don't worry about 2015. 2016.
Yeah, okay, 2016, Kendrick Lamar. Nigga, Pimp the Butterfly, you ain't fucking with that.
Pimp the Butterfly is, I guess you got Pimp the Butterfly, I guess.
No. Don't be like, yeah.
I guess. Me personally, I feel like 2014 Forest Hills Drive should have won, But that's just me personally, That's me personally.
Hey, I mean, nigga, Big 3 with also Nicki Minaj, too. Like, hey.
Yeah.
And Dr. Dre, not to
And Dr. Dre, yeah. Beat Dr. Dre. But 2017? The fucking coloring book?
Nigga, okay, nah, hold on. Which album was the coloring book again?
The fucking coloring book.
So if it's like the colorful album, nigga, you tripping. That Chance album was amazing, gang.
Oh my, the fucking coloring book. It beat Views?
Yes, every single day, my parents were playing that shit in the car. Every single day.
And did it beat Major Key, DJ Khaled? You know how many hits is on that album? Major Key?
Because I'm telling you, bro, that was the first album that really, like, made, like, infused some, like, gospel shit and, like, a good message. That album had a good message.
Okay.
What the fuck did Views, like, what was the message of Views, nigga?
Views? What's the message? You want to know the message of Views? You want to know the message of Views?
But what's the message of Views, gang?
Views, it's like you going. Views is like you going through something. It's like you losing your love of your life. That's how it is. If you had to sum it up, you lost the love of your life. You know how hard that hits you? That's the love of your life. You only get one of those in your life.
Alright, so that's some sad shit.
It's not, but it's not even on no sad stuff though. It's on some still like, hold on, I'm still that guy though, you know?
Yeah, on that sim shit.
Nah. And 2018, damn, I guess. It was a cool album, I guess.
Nigga, damn, that shit cool. Hold on, what you gotta think about this shit, nigga? You have a Jay-Z 444 nominated and damn one. Nigga, that ain't no cool shit.
I feel like Jay-Z should have won. That was a tough album, you know.
Man, nigga, you got the Migos Culture.
Culture was like that too. Culture was like that.
That shit was hard.
2019.
2019, the day Travis Scott got robbed, nigga. What I tell you?
Actually, he definitely should have got that though.
That nigga got robbed.
Victory Lap was tough too, and Daytona. So I'm not opposed. Okay. Well, 2020.
Okay. Alright, yeah, 2020. Yeah. You were sure.
It was cool. I messed with the album. It was cool.
Igor's, you know what I'm saying? For the Tyler fans, Igor's that shit.
I Was. That was a good album. Champions. That was a great album.
Yeah.
But you know.
Yeah.
2021 King's Disease. He didn't even have any competition
here. Yeah, damn. You know shit up there. I say Freddie Gibbs and the album.
Yeah.
That right there was fire. No, but D Smoke, my nigga, you know, like you don't know nothing about no D Smoke.
I don't know nothing about no D Smoke, man.
Understandable.
We going back to 2022. Tyler again.
Yes, I'm telling you, your nigga not winning, bro.
And he beat Certified Lover Boy, but it was withdrawn. Bro.
Yes, bro.
It was withdrawn.
Call Me If You Get Lost was one of the greatest albums of all time, damn near.
So
I say right now, I stand on this shit 10 toes, my nigga. Call Me If You Get Lost is better than, I'll say, 80% of Drake and Scott Green.
You think so? Okay, so Call Me If I Get Lost is beating the off-season J. Cole, Certified Lover Boy, and Donda. That don't even make sense. Yeah. That don't even make sense.
Okay. All of those albums do not compare to the production.
Okay.
Just the writing.
Okay.
The concept
of
the album. You know I mean that shit. Nigga Donda was floating. This nigga Kanye was floating in the air for 5 minutes while Tyler was out here like rapping and shit. Like it's a difference. It's a difference. While Certified Lover Boy is just, you know, off seasons, you know. All right. So go to the next year.
Next year, what? 2023. Oh my gosh, this nigga winning all the time, bro. Oh my gosh, the album won't even like that though.
Oh my god, it's a therapeutic album, bro. It's a therapeutic album. One of the greatest creations that Kendrick made, bro.
That shit only like, and then you got God Did. That was cool, but it beat I Never Liked You. That was a beautiful album.
Okay.
It's almost dry. Pusha T, that's tough.
Hold on. We gotta go back to Future, bro. That nigga had a song with Gunna and Young Thug. It was some sexual.
I just bust that bitch up for a nut.
Yeah,
that song like that. Have you listened to the song though? It's like that. I just bust that bitch up for a nut. That little bitty watching will nut. I just put my finger in the butt. That's really the lyrics though, low-key. Alright, I guess he won that. Then you got...
Alright. The next year is some bullshit.
You got Michael.
Killer Mike, bro.
Yo, bro. Mind you, this album...
I think Drake should have won.
Fuck Drake, for real. I feel like Metro Boomin should have won.
Okay, well, my name. The only reason why I said Drake album because like I was with you, like he should have won that shit for that. But if I want to be honest with myself, Utopia should have won.
Utopia, oh yeah, yeah. Listen, anybody but Michael should have won.
Yeah.
Okay, like come on. In 2025, man, alligator bites never heal.
Exactly. Don't you?
I don't really know the album. I didn't really listen to it, but how did Might Delete Later get nominated? It's crazy. I'd probably say We Don't Trust You.
I'll say the Dust is gonna change. I don't know about you.
If I'm making sure, like, if I'm the person that's dictating who wins or not, like, I'm really making sure niggas win.
I mean, I feel that. But also, you have to think about, like, art. You feel me? Like, the art of the album. Like, you gotta look through all of these albums except for Killer Mike. Like, you know, each one of these albums, like, they have a thing, I don't know how to describe it, like, an aura about the album.
Yeah, but, I mean, who's better than Drake, though? So, you know, you feel me? Like,
but that's sad, though. Like, that's sad. Like, you gotta think about this, too, man. Like, DJ Khaled and Drake ain't cool no more.
Oh, yeah. They not.
They're not cool. Like, they're not cool anymore. So it's like, you know, like, Drake can't get, like, an easy hit no more, man.
Easy hit.
You ain't getting no easy hits. Now, you know what would be crazy, though? Drake and Swamp Izzo.
Swamp Izzo! This is too funny.
Listening to the flies nigga on the plane.
Swamp Izzo!
But that would be fire, though.
That would be fire.
But hey, man, this beef is still going on. As much as we want to act like it's not going on, it's still going on.
Beef? What you mean beef? Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man, it's still going on. If Playboi Carti was, if Carti would make a song with, I don't know, if he would make a song with Drake tomorrow, niggas would be like, oh, you picked the side, or. You know what I'm saying? If Jesus were to make a song with Kendrick, niggas would be like, oh, you picked the side. It's like, you know.
Why? It was crazy because why I open up Instagram, the first thing I see is never forget when Drake did Rick Ross dirty over his house during the beef.
Hey, is that something people try?
He said, Rick, you sandwich and which is an on brand because the vacant land is not yours. This shit, the Miami starter pack, you living in a content creator crib. Oh my god, it's just get crazy. Wow, can't believe this. Yeah. So what?
Some of which was, with the little bed that you should go have it in one shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, wait, hold on. Your boy dropping today?
Oh, he is?
Wait,
oh, yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He already dropped.
ASAP Nas and Detroit Lonely Summers. Wait, what the fuck?
That's on the album?
He not the Slum God?
On the album?
No, I'm just talking about, like, the shit that's dropping. Like,
oh.
out right now.
Let me see. A$AP Rocky.
This album.
Okay.
You got Chance and Lil Wayne, J.I.D., Tory Lanez.
Yeah, people drop. People dropped on the 4th.
Laserdisc.
Laserdisc.
That'd probably be the first thing I want to listen to. Honestly, I ain't even cap.
Laserdisc.
I have a love-hate relationship with this dude music because low key, if he makes a good song, that shit fucking slaps.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, he might have like some fire ass like if the song might start off cool, but then he just will get off beat and then like he might get loud in the beat and then get low in the beat and then just like the 808s might be talking to you and shit.
Yeah.
Like, like, if you listen to like Nine Revisionist?
No, I don't. I'm gonna tell you, I don't.
Yeah, I don't either. Only reason why I don't listen to him is because, like, you know, that pedophile shit came out.
Oh, it's bad.
Yeah. Chicken all about this. You know, it didn't shock me because, you know, I already know about the Autumn situation. Oh my gosh, J.I.D. has a song with Eminem?
You do? Yeah. Ain't about to drop an album?
I think he did drop that album.
Oh.
I'm keep it up. No. He dropped 4 songs.
Yeah,
he called that
He gearing up.
I'm finding him. I'm kicking him in his kneecaps.
Oh man.
That was a little aggressive. I just want to see if Cardi on top. Cardi was coming. Hey man, I'm gonna listen to that song on there. He did it. Yeah.
He didn't?
Was it like NASA or some shit? I hate Instagram. Sometimes we need to be feeding false information.
You know, they do.
I just jumped to bang there out of the new sax team. Oh no, he jumped. You know. This also like live shit never dropped. So sad I can't go on live because I got fucking work to do and shit.
What work you got to do?
Yeah, I got some. Yeah, that's what I gotta do there.
What you gotta do?
It's your elephant donkey, bro. It's crazy.
Elephant donkey?
What?
Oh, my fault.
Exactly. That's exactly what I said.
Two pots in the pool. You don't know about that song?
Hell no.
Yeah, I just made it up in my head. Yes, that's what I do.
That's hard.
Yeah.
Do you have a Twitter account that you just like have, or like you have like an alt Twitter account you just go and be talking shit to random people?
Be talking shit to random people? Nah, I don't. No, I don't.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Do you?
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's people who deserve the shit. It's like people who be posting underneath, like, you know, people comments and just want to be putting some dumb shit, and I'm just like, Especially with bitch ass up, you ugly motherfucker, blah, 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 blah. I be coming out of people.
Damn.
But they put this stuff out there. So, you know, friendly fire.
Yeah.
He kicked the free. He kicked the stick.
Yeah. He said, yeah, to be just be talking random shit to him. Wow. You wild for that. But I feel that sometimes though.
You be talking random people.
Yeah. Be funny. I just cracked my back. Oh my gosh, felt great.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait till I get back to the gym so my girl can rub this back eye. That's some other things too, man.
Some other things too. Feel you.
You know about some other things, like my hands, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
You feel me?
Only right.
My face, because I need some face care done, my hair,
right.
My hair done. Facts. Now, Lil Tecca though, Lil Tecca. You fuck with Lil Tecca?
Yeah, I fuck with Lil Tecca.
Yeah, I remember back in the day, man. I remember back.
Lil Tecca cool.
I remember back in the day, like, he first came out with Ransom and shit.
Oh yeah, that shit, that was it.
And then like you niggas used to say I look like him and shit.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
I got the crib right now. It's like shit anyways. I used to have those same brown glasses that he had.
Oh man.
No, don't be a bitch about it. Just hold it.
And I didn't even that I looked the way that I did. So like,
oh shit, this is bad, guys. No, it's not.
I like that Gomez song. You got a reaction to it, right?
Yeah.
The Diesel?
Yeah, I did just release one.
This baby.
I thought it was cool.
That's how you know his ass.
The other was trash. The first one was cool, got my attention.
Have you seen Invincible?
Seen what?
Have you seen Invincible?
Invincible?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course. So, oh my gosh, everybody started getting hip to it. I was hip to it 2020.
Man, nigga, that was it. That shit was hard.
That's all I said when it came out. I was like, oh, this shit hard.
Right.
I'm right there in quarantine. I'm like, oh, this shit hitting. Man, nah, that's a beautiful show. From everything. He said what?
I heard some Drake remix out.
Drake remix? Remix to what? I would know. I know everything that goes through Drake.
I mean, that's the same song. Not bad. Let's hear it, though. He's supposed to be like the supposed leak or something. I don't know.
Oh, that's gonna be the gay version.
Hey, Kitchen just up in this mouth. I'm about to put my dick
I already knew it too. I was like, yeah, I'll be the king first. Oh.
Hold on. Wait a minute. It's some real heat about to drop. Now, this shit should get a Grammy, okay? This shit should get a Grammy.
Gay.
Should I really just start?
I can't even put some list of things that your dope just got problems with.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
You got problems.
Yeah, of course, yes.
Oh, Kendrick don't got a single problem, gang. How much you say one problem that wasn't a alleged thing? One problem.
He's short.
Okay, he's short.
Okay.
This nigga Drake was beating his shit, and everyone seen that shit. I know you seen that shit.
So you haven't beat your shit before? Exactly. You act like this man can never be his shit. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do, bro.
Like this was like no past video, bro. This is like big money, lover boy Drake, bro.
Yes.
This nigga is doing that shit with the fame and fortune that he got, bro. Like this nigga is Drake. You feel me? Big three. Nigga, like, no. That's crazy to me.
Big three. Whipping his meat out.
And I haven't even seen the full video.
That's what we do. That's what the big three do around here, man. That's what we do around here, bro.
Yeah, for sure. That's facts.
Yeah.
Nah, I gotta get on that wave, man.
You got to.
Man, I'm missing out. I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
You gotta stop. You just gotta do it, bro. Nah.
Yeah, that's wild, man.
That is wild. It's wild.
So that's so crazy. It's like all of your goats, like they all got like a problem.
Yeah.
Like you ain't got no like clean goats. Like you ain't got no like. Okay, so what's your top 5? So I know we got Drake, Uzi, Future.
After that, is it really irrelevant? Like, is it really relevant?
You said they're not relevant?
Yeah, it's just like, that's really the main 3. Let me see. Let me find out who the rest.
You said King Carson is an honorable mention.
Oh, I'll probably put him at 5. And then, dang, who am I gonna put at 4? Cause you know that 4 spot is just so, you know. It's just like, ooh, it's right there. I don't know. Probably Gunna.
You said who?
Probably Gunna.
Oh, damn. Gunna?
Yeah, probably Gunna.
You still listen to Gunna?
Gunna be out of them hits. Not his new stuff, but like his old stuff, he be out of them hits.
I mean,
I don't know. I don't really listen to him like that. I'm gonna put Rag Baby at 4.
who the fuck is Rap Baby?
I'll search him out. Rag Baby. Rag Baby. Pretty. I ain't gonna lie, you are. Rag Baby. He got them racks, baby. Nah, I don't.
Okay.
Sit down, okay.
Okay, he's underground, right?
I mean, I don't know what he is.
Is he skinny?
Is he skinny? Yeah, he's pretty skinny.
Do I know this nigga?
Probably.
Nah.
Oh. Bryce?
The twins?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought, yeah, man, I thought she was talking about them in the picture, man.
In the picture? What picture?
Man, I don't know, but I was looking.
What? What picture? I'm so confused. Got this. What?
Oh, right. Okay. Well, I don't know who it was. I found it.
Rag Baby, yeah.
Rack, yeah. I actually put Rack.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah. Already cute, yeah. He got a couple of songs though. You like that?
I'm gonna sing you this song, bro. Actually, there. Alright, so from that Drake song, you could hear shit clear, right? Through the phone, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm just play you like a minute of this song. Little free worship.
Okay. You produce this beat too? Nah, I fuck with it.
Nah, nigga, hold on. Yeah, hold on.
I fuck with that.
I've been listening to this in some days, bro. Okay, so yeah. What do you think? Also off what you serve?
Off what I like it. I fuck with it. You got a nice vibe. I fuck with the beat. The voice to it. It was nice.
Yeah, man, I cannot replicate that voice like amazing, bro. I don't know, like when I get into the mode, bro, it becomes natural.
Yeah. What you made it off the FL Studio?
I didn't make it off the FL Studios, but I did. So what I do is I get on GarageBand, record the audio and all that, and then I go into FL Studios and then I mix it.
Oh, okay.
That's how I was able to mix the songs off the Kool-Aid.
When you mix it, like it shows you like the breakdown from the beat and the vocals or not?
You can download like the stems of the tracks off of Bandlab. And so I just got the stems off of Bandlab.
Fancy.
And download yourself like that.
Fancy.
But like, you know, I only do that. I only do that in the locking, like not a locking stage, but I've gotten complaints about like mixing and all that.
You got complaints?
Yeah, because like I told you, like I was taking some of my music to like to like TikTok.
Oh yeah.
Song. So, you know, I got critiques, I got reviews. And the main thing I was hearing from everybody, well, not everybody, but the main thing I was hearing from people who were actually in the industry, like, you know, the craziest thing is, bro.
Yeah.
I got Hot 97 hitting me up. That shit was wild to me. But I ain't have nothing for them to like display, cause I wanted them to play some new shit. I ain't have no new shit.
Yeah.
So I ain't have nothing for them to actually like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the one critique I got was the music was the big simple song. Like a lot of it, like, you know, like some of it was that it was like volume problems, or not volume problems, but it was like the vocals were too low.
Yeah.
You know, it's just for example, you know, like since I've been mixing off of studios, I could you know, I can make, you know what I'm saying, I can voice changes and shit, you know. Like for prime example, this shit.
Still is live. That's crazy.
If y'all had to know what I was doing, I was eating for sure. Yeah, I was eating for sure. That's probably enough in a day in the life for y'all. I got 3 hours of me doing straight bullshit and studying and stuff. Hope y'all enjoyed it today. Stream. I'm probably gonna stream tomorrow too. So just tune in for that. Whoa, later on today. See y'all boys.